90-Day Fiancé star Branis broke down in tears over the fear of losing his daughter, Matilda's custody. He is counting days of not being able to see his little girl amid the rough patch with his baby mama, Jasmine. The Romanian star hinted that things have reached a boiling point after their latest meeting. Matt now believes that Jasmine will take his kid away from him. He couldn't imagine not being able to see his own child. The TLC star's already seen how things went between her and her ex. Matt already shared that things get so ugly when he clashes with Jasmine. He's been forced to sleep in a tow truck after things escalated over a misunderstanding. Is Jasmine taking Matilda away from Matt? Why is he so scared? 90-Day Fiancé star Branis never imagined things would turn so ugly between him and Jasmine. What started as a mere suspicion turned into a massive argument. Jasmine kicked Matt out of their new home in anger. She told him never to come back. Later, Matt shared an update about his current dynamics. He admitted spending the last 3 nights in a tow truck. He has been using the Planet Gym to shower and brush his teeth. The TLC celeb looked exhausted and expressed his real feelings with his fans on Facebook. Matt wrote, "When the girl gets pissed, I swear, you can't get along with her." Fans felt sad to see him like this. They hoped things would get better again. Jasmine has also been pointing out becoming a single mom again. Branis was not very excited at first to have a baby girl. But his world changed the day he welcomed his baby girl into his arms. Since then, the 90-Day Fiancé star's tried to become the best dad he could be for his daughter. However, Matt has not been able to see Matilda due to his rough patch with Jasmine. He went to sort things out with his baby mama. But things went south again and they failed to patch things up. The Romanian star shared that it is impossible to talk to Jasmine when she is angry and hopes they will fix everything before Christmas. Matt shared another clip of himself sleeping in his tow truck at night. He broke down in tears for not being able to see baby Matt for 4 days. The TLC star said, "One day, but I'm telling you Jasmine is going to take the kid from me, and I'm not going to be able to see my baby again." Branis explained that he and his baby mama fight a lot, and it gets really ugly. Matt started crying again after thinking that one day he won't be able to see his kid anymore. He assumed that Jasmine would take the baby from him, and he had to fight in court for custody. The 90-Day Fiancé star regrets choosing this life for himself and his baby. Fans felt sad to see Matt getting emotional and worried. One fan said, "You're such a great dad. Be patient. Have faith, trust in God. All will go well." Another user felt he deserved it because he chose to be with Jasmine despite knowing everything about her chaotic personality. 90-Day Fiancé star Big Ed is not only stirring the pot in the reality TV realm, but he is also leveling up his income game. It's been a while since he revealed he had entered the real estate world and was willing to work as a realtor. However, viewers didn't really expect him to last in the field long because of his not-so-stable nature. But Ed ended up proving everyone wrong by taking his real estate game to the next level. Fans were in disbelief when they recently learned about his new move. They're still picking up their dropped jaws. What is this all about? What did Ed do now? Keep on reading to learn more about Ed and his new earning game. Big Ed has had enough chaos with 90-Day Fiancé, and now it seems that he's looking for a new gig. He recently revealed that he and his former partner, Rose Vega, had some talks about coming up with a brand new show. The celeb is willing to make Rose his coach, while he tries to find love again and jump back into the dating pool. All of this came after Ed had already talked about his willingness to date a younger girl. He explained that people his age were going to bed at 8 p.m. and reading books. But he wasn't like that at all, and he wanted to enjoy his life to the fullest. Hence, he felt that he wouldn't have the spark with someone close to his age. So it would be interesting to see how this new show is going to head on. 90-Day Fiancé star Big Ed is clearly working hard when it comes to his realtor career. For a change, he hasn't given up on his properties just like the way he did with his former partners. A Redditor recently spotted Big Ed on Facebook, showcasing his super polished property listing. It featured him standing inside a beautifully remodeled home in Pea Ridge, Arkansas. Big Ed was in his realtor mode, where he was highlighting the pros of his property. It was a charming ranch-style home at 1893 Hayden Road, boasting 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, brand new flooring, and more. Apparently, Ed was in collaboration with Exit Taylor Real Estate, and it seems that he had finally built something stable in his life. Several viewers took to the comments section to note that Ed's being a realtor was way better than launching his cameo. A user even pointed out that every star whose time on 90 Day Fiancé ends up in the real estate world. Another pointed out that Ed was promoting his wine brand through the property listing, as it was kept in the background. 90 Day Fiancé fans are now questioning Angela Deem and Biniyam Schreiber's bond that is crossing all limits. They initially seemed to be like besties, but now their so-called bond isn't sitting well with the audience. After a recent NSFW post, critics slammed Biniyam and questioned his priorities, saying they didn't seem straight. Critics wondered why Biniyam was spending less time with his own biological son and more time with none other than Angela Deem. But the tale doesn't really end here. They also noticed some disturbing incidents that clearly contributed to the backlash. What is this all about? What did they do? Is Biniyam keeping Angela above his son? Keep on reading to learn more about this controversy, because the tea is really hot. There have been several instances when 90 Day Fiancé viewers have watched Angela and Biniyam go wild on TikTok. They have danced their hearts out and sung at the top of their lungs together, and they even make sure to share it on social media. Amid all this, one clip surfaced on the internet where Angela and Biniyam ended up in bed together. This clearly was the last thing viewers ever wanted to watch. They appear to be really comfortable with each other, and it seemed that this wasn't the first time they shared a bed. Though Biniyam and Angela have never really talked about being together, their togetherness speaks volumes about the spark they share. 90 Day Fiancé viewers are well aware of the fact that Biniyam Schreiber has two sons from his former wives, Bria and Ariella. Both of his children live with their respective mothers, and he does not have custody. But fans now feel that Biniyam no longer even remembers he has biological kids. A Reddit thread recently pointed out that the amount of time he was spending with Angela Deem was insane. The OP wondered why he wasn't spending the same time with his own kids. Several users agreed with the thread and slammed Biniyam for ignoring his child. A critic even claimed that Biniyam was doing all of this just to get into the limelight. Apparently, he doesn't have any storyline to make headlines, so he is simply having fun with Angela. Another one claimed that Biniyam and Angela were doing drugs together and they were not on the right path. A user wrote, "They're both pieces of garbage and are most likely partying, getting high, drunk, and doing the nasty together." Another one added, "He loves not taking care of his kids, so that's no surprise." Someone further commented, "Just Angela attempting to stay relevant." Fans believe that Biniyam should focus more on his sons than on finding ways to stay relevant on social media. Aviva has finally touched down in Belize with seafood in hand, begging her boyfriend, Stig, to throw it out. Now that Stig has finally made his on-screen debut, we're breaking down everything you need to know about the couple. During episode 2 of 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 Days Season 8, series newbie Aviva Duhamel made franchise history by taking a leaking container of shrimp takeout on her international flight. If you're wondering how she made it through customs with unrefrigerated seafood, don't worry, so are we. This season, Aviva is traveling to meet her boyfriend, Stig, for the first time IRL, after years of chatting online. While Aviva works as a dental assistant, Stig is a well-known Belizean rapper generally referred to as Stig the Artist. Episode 2 introduced viewers to Aviva, Stig, and her Aunt Spring, who has her own history living in Belize. Scroll to find out everything we know about 90 Day Fiancé stars Aviva, Stig the Artist, their relationship, and more. Aviva Duhamel is a dental assistant from Phoenix, Arizona. She told viewers, "I've been in relationships since I was about 13 years old. And some would say I'm a hopeless romantic or lover girl." As she gushed about her boyfriend, Aviva explained, "I want to leave Belize with a ring. I hope to get engaged. We have talked about it before, but I don't know how he truly feels." Aviva's boyfriend, Yerland Wayne, is a popular Belizean rapper who goes by Stig the Artist. At 30, he has released multiple singles and EPs and has his own wine label, Etrivu. Getting on the plane, Aviva told viewers, "I'm putting a lot on the line, but Stig is 100% worth all the risk, and I just really hope that when we're together, we click and we can start that future that I've always dreamed of." During episode 3, Stig introduced himself to viewers, sharing, "I'm a musician from Belmopan, Belize, Central America, and I'm 30 years old." He explained, "I think I'm a cool guy, I'm just chill for the most part. But when I'm performing, it's just a different feeling. I just get alive. I love what I do. I love music. I love singing for the ladies. The girls, they could get pretty wild at my show." When it comes to his career, he revealed, "About 10 years ago, I put out my first song, my first music video. I recorded every single day in the studio. I grew my fan base, and now I'm at the highest level of Belize as an artist. So everybody recognized me, and I am very grateful for the love and support that I get there." Later in the episode, Aviva even spotted him on a billboard. While Stig made it clear that he would love to live in the United States, he appears to truly love Aviva. He revealed, "I'm very serious about my girlfriend, Aviva. Aviva's super hot. She has the most beautiful blue eyes. But one of the most attractive things about Aviva is her personality. She has a beautiful heart, so humble and gentle, and she has a cute little laugh. With her, I don't have to be Stig the artist, I don't have to impress her. I can be Ireland Dwayne, and that's why I feel like she's the person I want to spend the rest of my life with." According to Aviva, she first met Stig online after he slid into her DMs. She explained, "My Aunt Spring lived in Belize for a while, and I went to go visit her. When I got home, I posted a video. I tagged Belize as the location, and Stig saw it and messaged me. She confessed, while I was in Belize, I actually was introduced to his music, so I was fangirling a little bit." While Aviva and Stig started off as friends on social media, chatting on and off, she revealed, 6 months ago, things heated up and got a little bit more romantic. She told viewers, "Even though I've never met him in person, I have completely fallen for him." Later, Stig revealed that both he and Aviva were in relationships when they first connected online. He confessed, 2 years ago, I started talking to Aviva on social media. At first, we were both in a relationship, but when we both became single, it was way beyond friends. Dare we say, the most shocking part of Aviva's story belongs to her Aunt Spring, who revealed right off the bat, I met my husband in Belize when I was 28. But 2 years ago, I turned on the news and he was being arrested with another girl. And that's how I found out that my husband was again cheating on me. According to Spring, this wasn't the first time her husband had cheated, so she is currently in the process of getting a divorce. When it comes to Spring's role in Aviva's relationship, Aviva's aunt revealed, Belize is a small country. Everyone knows everything about everyone. So I have heard some things about Stig that are concerning, very concerning. They actually just did a big concert, like for Valentine's Day. The first song that was performed was Vicky, and it's about another girl. According to Spring, Vicky was at the concert. I was getting messages that they were there together, and that they left together.